Hello, little friends. Are you ready for a magical new story? Today, we're going to discover the tale of a princess, but not just any princess. Once upon a time, there was a princess who had everything she wanted: beautiful dresses, a huge castle, and lots of toys. But even with all of that, she wasn't happy. Do you want to know why? Well, get comfy, open your ears wide, the story is about to begin.
In a distant kingdom, atop a hill surrounded by enchanted forests, lived Princess Marissa. Her castle, made of gleaming marble and adorned with precious stones, overlooked a prosperous realm. Marissa had everything a princess could wish for: lavish gowns, sparkling jewels, and a garden filled with the rarest flowers. But despite all of this, she was cruel and selfish. She mocked the servants, refused to share her toys as a child, and always demanded more attention without ever saying, "Thank you." In the palace and even in the village, everyone feared her. "A princess must be respected, not loved," she often repeated with a shrug. One morning, while strolling through the palace gardens, she encountered an old woman in a worn-out cloak.
"Princess, would you like to buy an apple? They bring luck and joy."
Joy? How ridiculous! If you're looking for gold coins, ask somewhere else.
She turned away and ordered the guards to chase the old woman away. But before disappearing, the woman murmured with a mysterious smile,
"One day you will understand."
That evening, as the princess admired herself in her immense golden mirror, a chilly wind blew through her room. The candles suddenly went out. A deep voice echoed in the darkness.
"Since you refuse to give, you shall receive nothing more."
Marissa felt a shiver run down her spine. When she awoke the next morning, everything seemed different. The servants no longer smiled at her. The ladies-in-waiting stopped giving her compliments. The villagers looked down as she passed by, and the children ran away instead of admiring her. Even her favorite flowers, the blue roses, seemed to have lost their sparkle. Puzzled, she called for her coachman to go for a ride. He looked at her without responding and walked away. At the market, when she tried to buy a pearl bracelet, the merchant ignored her as if she didn't exist. Marissa began to panic.
Why is everyone treating me like I'm nothing but a ghost?
That morning, Marissa slowly descended the palace steps, her long gown brushing the marble floor. She observed the servants bustling about as usual, without sparing her a glance. Normally she wouldn't have noticed. But today, something was different. A young servant stumbled, dropping a basket of fruits, the apples rolling down the steps. Trembling, he hurried to pick them up, avoiding the princess's gaze. Marissa stood still, watching him. Then, she bent down and picked up an apple, surprising the servant who stared at her in shock. Marissa handed him the fruit with a soft smile, gently saying, "Here you go." After this moment, she retreated to her room, deep in thought. That day, she decided to try something different. She helped a servant carry a heavy basket. She thanked a cook for the meal. She gave toys to the village children. Little by little, the looks changed. Smiles began to return around her. Then one night, the mysterious voice returned, gentler this time.
"You've understood, Marissa. Kindness cannot be bought. It is given."
By morning, everything was back to normal. But Marissa was no longer the same. She was no longer just a respected princess. She had become a beloved princess.
And there you have it, little friends. See? Kindness and sharing are far more valuable than all the treasures in the world. Our little princess learned that what truly matters isn't what we own, but the friends we share it with. Now it's your turn. Today, I have a little challenge for you: do an act of kindness. You can help a friend, share a toy, or simply give someone a big smile. Then, ask mom or dad to tell you how they were kind today too. See you very soon for another magical story. Bye.